Hi, my name is Antonio Buchel, coming to you again from Stop Think Talk It Out. I'm one of the CEOs, as well as my wife, Natasha Buchel. And again, today I'm going to talk about the book, the Stop Think Talk It Out book that we'll be sharing with you today. Today we're going to go into some of the lessons that deals with the book. First of all, Stop Think Talk It Out is a prevention book. It talks about how to make decisions, how to make them in when it deals with your everyday life. Far as teens, it actually can be used for adults, but at this particular time it's for the youth, and it's showing them how to make decisions based on the method of how to stop, how to think, and how to talk out your differences as well as your problems. And it is a 12-week curriculum. That's right, a 12-week curriculum. And it's actually breaking down how to stop, how to think, and how to talk out your differences. You know, our teens are faced with so much, they're faced with so many decisions that they need to make every day. And I think that if they learn how to slow down and just begin to think about what's going on in their lives, they'll begin to make the right decision concerning sex, concerning violence, concerning gangs, joining gangs, concerning even going to college, getting a good job. You know, whatever that it might be. Stop Think Talk It Out works in any, it can fit in anything that you're dealing with, because we all need to stop, we all need to think, and we all need to talk out different things in our lives. So, you know, we only have 10 minutes, so I'm going to go quickly through some of the lessons that's inside of, well, actually all 12 lessons is inside of the book, this just excellent book that we believe that's helping change lives. Okay, actually, like in lesson 1, it'll be talking about why do I have to make choices? You know, we all have to make choices in this society. It's our choices that's going to change our lives, whether it's down the right road or a bad road, the wrong road. Okay, lesson 2 will talk about what difference does your past have on your future? Do your past makes a difference to your future? We're going to be talking about that. In lesson 3, it talks about the danger of making quick gratification decisions. We can make our decisions based on wrong desires that we have, and that so many times people are getting caught up in making decisions, even dating the wrong people, or because of the way that person might look. You know, they might be drawn in by looks and not by what's actually in that person's mind, or buying something that you really can't afford. Teens do that, and you can use it in any way that you feel that's necessary. But we all make gratification decisions based on how we feel. Then is it something that we actually need? Lesson 4 will talk about consideration of decision making. Lesson 5 talks about what do you believe about yourself. Lesson 6 will talk about what to do if you are already in a bad or a challenging situation, which is real good today for teens. We're teaching you how to stop, think, talk it out. If you're in a bad situation or a challenging situation, you know, there's a lot of youth that's going to juvenile, to prison. There's a lot of young ladies that they're getting pregnant. I used to work for one of the health departments, I'll say it like that, and one of our job was to take pregnant women to their doctor's appointments. So I've seen a lot of teens at the wrong age, when it wasn't time for them to, you know, pretty much have a child at a young age. So, you know, making bad decisions and going to prison for killing someone. They need to learn that, you know, you need to think before you react to that, making that decision. Was it worth taking that gun and killing that individual, taking that person's life? Was it worth having a child at a young age when you really couldn't afford to take care of that baby? Now the state is taking care of that baby. Just in every decision, was it the right thing to do to drop out of school, you know, because of peer pressure? because of someone bothering you? Was it right? Was that the right thing to do to join that gang? Was it something else that I could have talked to, someone else I could have talked to? So bad decisions we make. Lesson 7, what could happen from my decisions? What can happen from your decision? Well, it can either come and be a bad thing or it could be a good thing that can happen, but we need to know the method to how to get to making the right decision. Lesson 8, will it matter in the long run? Yes, making the right decision will matter in the long run. Making the right decision will determine if you're going to go to college. Would determine if you're going to get a job. It would determine if you're going to stay alive. It would determine if you're going to have a baby out of wedlock or before your time. It would determine if I'm going to use drugs or not. It would determine if I'll go to prison or not. Yes, it will make a difference in the long run. Lesson 9 will talk about how do I discover the plan for my life. You know, how do I determine the plan for my life? How do I discover that plan? Well, we have to sit down. We have to evaluate where we are in life so that we can see where we need to be going and the right decisions that we will need to get there. Lesson 10 talks about, am I alone? You know, are you alone in these decisions that you're making? A lot of times our teens feel so disconnected with adults. They feel like they are alone. There's no one that they can talk to. Well, Stop, Think, Talk It Out shows you, is one of the methods that will show you how to talk to someone. One of the methods in Stop, Think, Talk It Out is talk it out. Talk to someone. Talk to a parent, pastor, teacher, or someone you can trust. We show you how to be comfortable with talking to someone. Lesson 11 will talk about accountability. We know what accountability, we all need to be accountable for our actions. We all need someone that we could talk to, about what we're going through. Somebody that can help us make the right decision or guide us to someone that can help us make that right decision. And lesson 12 talks about, what if I make a bad decision? What if I make a bad decision? What is going to happen in me making that bad decision? You really need to know these things. And Stop, Think, Talk It Out is a method. We're not saying it's not the way. It's a method on teaching you how to make those decisions. This is an excellent book. We don't only just talk to you in our curriculum, this conversation, we engage back and forth. So the student also have time to talk. We'll discuss these, different topics, and they will help us. They will talk to us as well as we're talking to them. People come in. We bring in outsiders in to talk to them about decisions that they might have made. It's so much goes on in this curriculum. We do skits. We act out things that you could have done better, or things that you probably would do that would lead you to places you don't want to go, like becoming pregnant, or prison, or just bad things, death. We act out those skits. So I think this is a very good curriculum. You won't be bored. You'll have fun. And you will really get something out of it, a method on how you can stop, think, and talk it out. Listen, your decision is in your hands. You need to make the right decision in this time of society, because if you don't, someone else will help make your decisions for you. So whatever you do, don't forget to stop, think, and talk it out.